Every year, millions of people find a health plan at healthcare.gov during open enrollment.
Okay, so I can't open tabs right now. It's everything going slow, so that's why I thought you was gonna do it in like Twitch in the private message thing. I was like, where did you go? I didn't see it. Hope you can hear me. But yeah, I can't open tabs right now. Because I don't know how to find people in like the whisper thing. I never did it, so I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this because I was gonna send it in the private message, like the Discord thing, since you wanted it. If you're still here, you can hear me. Can do it later then. It's not gonna work today. Yeah. Oh, I could do it right here, I think. But yeah, I might do it in later after. I did not mean to do that. What am I doing? My thing is going so slow. What is happening? I need to open chat and close it again. There. Now my thing is showing. I don't know what was going on with it. Bye bye. But yeah, you can. Once you private message me, I can show it in the private message. I can't do it right now. Let me see. Can y'all even hear me right now? Yeah, okay. Nice. But hello, everyone. Hello. Oh my god. This internet stuff is so freaking difficult. Computers and everything are so difficult. I am not technology. Technology is in. Oh my god. I am not technically advanced. How do you? I can't speak. I'm not advanced in technology. There it is. Let's just say that one instead, because I'm going to stress myself out. Hi. And I'm just, every time I try to do something, I just, it's so difficult to do. But good morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon. I hope we're doing okay where we are. I hope, did y'all eat? Hello, everyone. Hello. I hope y'all ate. If you did, if you didn't, eat now. If you can't, eat now. If you're driving, eat now. Eat now. Just take care of yourself. I'm trying to do that myself. And am I succeeding? Absolutely not. But at least I'm doing it, so it's whatever. It's okay. I can't do it right now. Since my stuff is gonna, I'm already lagging as it is, just having me on the screen. I can't do it right now. But if you private message me, and saying like share a Discord link, I can share it in the private message in Twitch or on Twitter, whatever you would like. I can't do it right now. I'm sorry. Do apologize. I'm tired. But hey, y'all. Anyway, we're doing book reading today, as we usually do on Wednesday. Let me go here. This is the book that we read usually. It's Bungo Stray Dogs Stormbringer. I got book 8 because I'm an idiot. I didn't realize it was book 8, but since I did read the manga and watch the anime in full, I know where he at. So this is Chuuya's story. Is when he's in the Port Mafia, and this is all before Adazai left and all that stuff you see in the animes. So this is his book. This is his book. Book 8. It deals with his brother Paul Verlaine. Paul Verlaine. I still can't get over his his brother name. That's crazy. Paul Verlaine is an insane thing to say. Paul Verlaine. Yeah, I'm excited to read it again. Oh. I think that's what I need to do. Yeah. That's the book that we're reading. Sorry, I was distracted. But this is the book we're reading. We're on chapter 13. Technically in the book, there's only like 3 chapters. But I count the line breaks at like different chapters to make it easier to like keep track of, because I'm making a playlist on YouTube. I already got it set up. I just need to publish it. So it is so much easier for me if I do this. God, you just don't know how easy it is. How easy it is. Excuse me. Let me choose. Oh my God. Ads. I don't have premium. You don't know how easy it is for me to break this up when I do it like this. And also, it's just so much easier. Yeah. So I do have that published. Oh, look, I don't have it published. I am going to make it published. I'm messing up my words. I'm going to publish it soon. I don't know. I don't know when. I'm still getting it all together. I think I made that too loud. I'm getting it all together. I think I have like 4 videos in that playlist now. I just haven't published it yet. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay. I think I changed the settings for the private messages. You can send it in there too. But thank you for telling me that. Thank you. Okay, I'll do that after stream. Thank you. I'll do that after stream. Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna do that. I'm just so out of it right now. I don't know what's I'm so out of it. I need to get it together. I do. Okay. So yeah, we're continuing on. What was it? Where did we last leave off? What What did I just say? Where did we last left off? Jesus. Where do we leave off? Open. Let me actually open the book. I know they was trying to get Charisse. Charisse got arrested because on gun possession. Let's see. I know Charisse got arrested, and Adam was trying to break them out so he won't die by Paul's hands. I think that was the last thing we left off on. Yeah. I think he succeeded, but I don't know. That's the last thing we left off. Okay. Alright, so continue right after that. I'm gonna read. Lower the volume on that. On the music. Alright, y'all ready? I'm really tired. Oh my god. And I don't know why I'm tired for it. I am. No, let me close my door. There's no point, but I'm gonna do it anyway. In the arms of the angels fly away from here. Fly away from here. Okay, you can start now. Adjusting this volume is so freaking irritating. God. Let me. Okay. And dog is with me, as usual. Dog, say hello to dog. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Lower my volume. My voice. My mic. I'm not too loud. I do want to be loud. I'm usually really quiet. I've been struggling with my volume. Let me put it right here. I think that's good. I think that's loud enough. Okay. The interrogation room was I'm already messing up. It's not even I ain't even finished yet. The interrogation room was quite safe. Was quiet, safe. Am I dumb? Wait. The interrogation room was quiet, safe for the sound of paper being folded. Oh, I get it. It should be like a comma, but in my opinion. I know that y'all talking about, brother. I'm sorry. A pair of hands folded a document in half. My finger slid down the crease to flatten it. Then after pinching the document and making all the proper creases, the hands reopened it. Finally, oh my god. I don't think I can do this now. I was trying to do it like, ambient music. with all these ads? I just gotta do with my regular music then. The stream is a mess. I don't want it any other way because this is my brand. My brand. Good. If it does it again, then I'm gonna change different music. Excuse me. Finally, the corners of the document was folded along the newly made creases. The one creasing the document was a woolly-haired detective, and the document was was a plea bargain. Chuuya watched in silence. The detective clumsily folded the papers until he had completed his paper airplane, which he then threw across the metal garbage can in a corner of the room. The paper airplane slowly floated through the air before crash landing nowhere near the target. Wow, you suck, Chuuya jeered. I usually get it though, said the detective while scratching his head. He stood up. Chuuya, let's go for a walk outside. Come with me. He started leaving without even looking back. Chuuya silently watched him for a few seconds and eventually stood up after reaching a decision and followed. The interrogation room neighbored the criminal investigation division. It was as lively as a morning market. Numerous people greeted the detective as he passed through with Chuuya behind him. Hey, Mora, thanks for the advice earlier. You managed to nab that guy who assaulted his wife, a middle-aged cop said brightly as he walked by. Glad to hear it. I told you, right? Guys who care that much about their reputation falling to pieces if you go after them at their workplace. Sweet, they right, brothers. What am I talking about? They're right. Detective Murasek, congratulations for solving that violent murder. That was really impressive. The young detective in a new suit complimented Murasek in passing. I just got lucky, but hey, hopefully the victim can finally rest in peace. After walking a little further, a detective with thinning hair called out, Hey, Mora, let's go out drinking sometimes. My treat. Sure, but you better not drink too much. You're gonna get put on desk duty if you're late again. Several people from various departments offered the detective known as Mercy friendly banter. Chuuya almost walked right into Detective Mercy's back multiple times because of it. Chuuya managed to make it to the detective's side when there was a brief break from the greetings, and coolly noted, Well, aren't you the popular one? The detective shrugged. Because unlike you, I work for peanuts. So I at least make sure I'm popular, or I wouldn't even be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chuuya replied. His eyes faintly creased into a smile. They walked side by side for a while, and Chuuya mulled over the things he wanted to say. It wasn't long before he eventually faced the detective with a serious expression. His mind seemingly made up. Detective, listen. I don't want to get in the way of your work, so I don't know how to be straight with you. Leave me alone. He wasn't pushing the detective away. If anything, Chuuya was being frank, as he would to a friend. The Port Mafia ain't like the sheep, and if you're going to file charges against me, the Mafia's lawyer, even if you file charges against me, the Mafia's lawyer will save my butt in the blink of an eye. I'll be found not guilty, and that's when you notice the evidence has disappeared from storage. And the witnesses won't be talking anymore either. That's the kind of organization you're dealing with. What you're doing is a waste of time and effort. To be blunt. I don't think I said that paragraph right, but it's gonna be okay. Yeah, you're probably right. The detective breezily admitted it. Admitted, seemingly unbothered. But I have my reasons. Your reasons? After a brief sigh, the detective slipped his hand under his shirt collar and pulled out a thin silver chain. On the end of it was an empty brass shell, casing with a hole in the center for the silver chain to run through. I used this on a job a long time ago. The detective stared fondly at the necklace. I was having money troubles when I was younger, so my brother got me a job as a security guard. I worked at this little military faculty. I applied for the gig because I thought I'd get paid just for standing around. I thought it was going to be easy, but I was wrong. Dead wrong. It was a military faculty near the settlement. The boss told me to not let anyone near the place. It was the end of the war. There were supply shortages everywhere you went. Some kids from the settlement appeared out of nowhere and tried to sneak inside to steal some food. The detective paused. He was frowning slightly, making him look like a boulder that has been withering away in the desert for thousands of years. Shoot to kill, the boss said. The detective continued. His voice strained and hoarse. Most kids would just run away when you threaten them, but these kids were following orders from some underground syndicate. They wouldn't, because they would be killed either way if they would turn empty-handed. The detective paused, and his unspoken words simply wandered through the air and vanished. The empty shell casing glinted coldly in his hand. Jeez. So he remained silent for a few moments, at a loss for what he has to say based on his expression. You were just doing your job, he eventually replied. Yeah, but the memories still haunt me to this day. No matter how many years go by. That one kid was around your age. The detective pinched the shell casing between his fingers in disgust. But the metal cartridge wouldn't bend no matter how hard he squeezed. Julia, I'm not trying to put you away because it's the right thing to do or something, assured the detective in a cold, pained tone. These criminal organizations spit kids out like disposable pawns, and that the same thing is going to happen to you eventually. That's why I want you to return to the world of light before that happens. Me and the law can help you. We can help you do that. Real life, brothers. Real life. Real life happens. Dream at the man's serious gaze. That's why you kept coming after me, he said quietly. The detective looked back at him, not saying a word. And there was silence. And then there was silence. A few seconds went by till Chuuya finally broke the silence. Let's see. His self-deprecating smirk played on his lips. The detective, Chuuya's eyes had clouded over, shrouded in darkness. You should probably save your sympathy for a fellow human. All of a sudden, alarms began blaring through the station. This is a security department. I repeat, this is a security department. An intruder has been spotted at the station. Number of casualties unknown. And unarmed personnel evacuate immediately. All contracted security must be armed in their designated positions. Chuuya clenched his fist and growled. He's here. Oh yeah, he's here, brother. It's Paul Verlaine. It's Paul Verlaine. I still don't know if I'm saying his last name right, but it is what it is. Alright. On to chapter 14. Like I said before, there is no chapter 14. There's not even chapter 10. There's not even chapter 5. There's literally 3 chapters, but the line breaks are counted as chapters to make it easier to put in the playlist. So I know which one I left off of. Just to let y'all. Just to let you know. You. Why owe you? Rescuing Charisse from his cell was a success. Although now I had to escape without catching anyone's attention. Oh, this is Adam. I forgot how I did Adam voice. I can't really change my voice that well in the first place, so it's alright. Right when I was about to place a hand on the door to exit, Charisse suddenly spoke up behind me. Hold up. It appeared he was talking to me. I turned around. Yes? He was wearing a puzzled expression. What happened to your left leg? When I lowered my gaze, I noticed that my left leg was missing. Turn the knee down. An alarm went off in my head. I lost my balance and staggered, but managed to place a hand on the wall to catch myself. Must be hard being a robotic investigator. It must be hard being a robotic investigator. The voice echoed from the depths of the corridor, and I immediately faced its direction. Guessing they don't give you paid sick leave, even if your legs get blown right off. They don't even give you workers' comp either, huh? Good for you. The man walked this way, juggling my left calf like a baton, chuckling mirthfully. Mirthfully? I've never heard that word before. Mirthfully. Mirth. Verlaine! The timing could not have been worse. Came too soon. We still hadn't prepared our trap. I promptly sounded my Type 1 comeback protocol. My electrical nerves conduction rate increased, and my battle analysis program executed was raised to a maximum priority. It was going to be destroyed if I did not fight. That was all there left was to it. In order to make up lost my leg, I began recalibrating my balance as quickly as possible while warning, Verlaine through my torn. Oh my god, I can't speak. What is happening? I began recalibrating my balance as quickly as possible when, while warning, Verlaine threw my torn off leg in my direction at supersonic speed. I laid my upper body to the side and managed to evade it. My foot ended up piercing the wall right behind me. Chuuya's not with you? Good grief. He's even late to important events like this. Verlaine's tone was casual and carefree even. I bet he would even show up late to first date too. You know, that's his brother. Worried about him. I did not have the luxury of replying. If I lost, then that would be the end of Charisse's life. If his death would be instantaneous. In order to quickly calculate an appropriate protocol with the highest chance of survival, I could not waste thinking about Verlaine's statements. I could not waste time thinking about Verlaine's statements. I leaped as fast as I could on one leg in order to get away from Charisse, even if only a little, and rushed towards the exit. But in spite of my efforts, Verlaine caught up with me in the blink of an eye. He grabbed my shoulders and continued to ram me into the wall. Ram. Sorry. I'm gonna be serious. Even when there's stuff like this, I can't even be serious. Go. Go. The wall cracked and my inner skeletal framework creaked. Verlaine attacks not in there. After I sensed distortion in the air near the center of my body, a gravitational force pushed me further into the wall. It was like a finger sinking into a sponge cake. The only difference was that I was the one sinking and straight into hard concrete wall. My sinus. Don't worry, I'm not interested in breaking you. Just stay put for a bit, will you? Almost completely buried into the. I was almost completely buried in the wall. The thunderous sound of crumbling concrete reverberated throughout my body, sending overload warnings in my main processor. However, there was nothing I could do. I tried to get myself free, but Verlaine's gravitational manipulation set every piece of rubble back into its original position. I was even being buried within the very place that I needed to escape from, till I found myself stuck like a house trapped in a landslide. Only my face and part of my arm stuck out of the wall. I tried bending myself like a spring to create any unnecessary amount of torque. It's Torque. I don't know how to say that. To break free, but it was no use. My entire body was covered in rubble. Now, Cherise. After burying me alive, Verlaine turned around and faced Cherise instead, as he had no longer any interest in me. What the? Cherise's voice trembled with fear. I came here to see you. It was so easy that I actually got here a little too early. So let's talk for a bit before I finish my business. What the? What are you?
Pizza?
Cherie's voice quivered like never before. It took everything he had to simply stand on his own 2 feet. I'm not Cherise. You got the wrong guy. Then why did you respond when I called you by that name a few seconds ago? Verlaine curiously tilted his head to the side. His long legs strode so slowly, gracefully as he approached Cherise. I would totally do that too. I would totally. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, like, I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. I've never heard that name before. I just thought that was, because you looked at me and, I was just confused and, like, girl, you cannot lie. That's so funny. I shouted a warning. I will not allow you to get any closer to him. Verlaine turned around in an amused manner. Then stop me. That is, if you can. His assumption was right. I would stop him if I could. I calculated various situations, escaping, self-destructing, remote communication, etc. I searched every method available. Oh my god. Hold on. My sinus. Just a moment. I need to get some water. I searched every method available, but I ended up with 0 results. Oh, let me get myself some water. Alright, I'm back. My water. Got my water. My sinuses are ever messed up. Even after taking medicine for like, I think almost a year, but not really. I still have lingering effects. COVID, man. COVID. COVID. Anyway, there was no effective measures. There was no way out of this. I even considered calling Master Chuuya, but that would be the most foolish strategy of all. We had decided to ambush Verlaine because we thought we wouldn't be able to defeat him in a fight head on. The worst thing we could happen right now would be losing Master Chuuya or me, or be unable to follow with our plan to ambush Verlaine. He had 2 more targets remaining. There was still hope. Come, have a seat, Verlaine demanded, but Charisse was too frightened to respond. He simply looked at Verlaine and trembled. Sit, Verlaine repeated sharply. Right as he placed a hand on Charisse's shoulder, Charisse stumbled and his knees gave out from under him. The ground was beneath Verlaine's feet simultaneously cracked from intense gravity and heaved and bulged like a tremor. Charisse's rear dropped right in front of the protrusion. He was too astonished and afraid to even yell out. Charisse, I did a little research on you. As a matter of courtesy, as an assassin, of course. Verlaine's demeanor became very... Is there a manga page? I saw it. I think I'm finding the same. Verlaine's demeanor became very civil. Not everyone in the city. You have known Chuuya the longest. Just why when I asked you this. What was Chuuya like as a child? Verlaine's effortlessly pulled off the door to the sill as casually as one would pull off an old scab. He bit the door in half and placed it on the ground, taking a seat on it and elegantly crisscrossing his legs. He smiled at Charisse. Verlaine's skill was an aberration. It was highly doubtful any skill user in this city would do anything about him, especially after how easily he handled the Order of the Clock Tower Knights. I typed in internal notes intended to Master Chuuya's cell phone as a text message. I explained the situation and strongly warned him there was only one thing he could do: stay away from here. I told him that he needed to retreat, calculate his next objective, and get the Mafia's help to lay out a trap, even if they meant Charisse and I would meet our demise. Charisse was shaking. Perhaps he reached the same understanding as I did. He managed to open his quivering mouth and replied, His breathing was shallow and his voice sounded fragile enough to break at any moment. It would be no surprise if he vomited right then and there. But he didn't keep talking, and he would deem worthless and killed on the spot. But if he didn't keep talking, he'll be deemed worthless and killed on the spot. Charisse had no choice but to answer the question. If you want to live, even a little second. What is happening? Charisse had no choice but to answer the question if you wanted to live a even second longer. It was difficult to watch. I think we met under a bridge, where me and the sheepies booth. He began while glancing at me for help. Besides first asking me if I can find a way out of this while he bought me some time, it was hopeless. Help was not coming. No buying time would not change a thing. And Chuuya Chuuya was wearing a military uniform. I think he stole from somewhere. It was a mess. His face and hair was filthy. He wasn't wearing shoes either. Reese continued, voice quivering. We, the sheep original members, thought he was some orphan living on the streets. He spoke to us first. That square thing, he said, is what he said. Reese looked down at the ground and he was desperately trying to remember every detail that happened that day. I had no idea what he was talking about. I thought he was just weird. Then when he said, "Tell me what's that square thing in your hand right now?" Reese lifted his gaze and idly stared into the distance. I was holding a slice of bread. A deep silence reigned over the corridor, eerily so, especially after the destruction that preceded it. Verlaine quietly listened to the story. When I told him it was bread, he asked, "Can you eat it?" And then when I went, "Yeah," he tore off the piece and ate it to show him. He ate the same thing. He did the last thing I was expecting to do. I think like he was out of batteries. It wasn't until I went to check up on him that I noticed how skinny he was. He looked half dead. The others were weirded out and didn't want anything to do with him, but I gave him bread and some water. After convincing the group, took me to the sheep hideout in the sewers. I opened my external memory database. According to my records, the sheep were originally a mutual aid organization that protected orphans from adults. The infrastructure was much smaller at the time, as Teresa's story compared to their eventual peak, and they were more like a shelter for children who wanted to protect themselves from violence or kidnappers, threats of child labor, etc. They were pretty small back then, the sheep, and we eventually were able to welcome Chuuya in. We could just turn our backs on the starving child. Reese looked up once more, but there was a change. He was still scared, still trembling. However, there was a cold fire burning in his eyes that was not there before. Flames of a freezing rage. Oh my god. Of a herbivore as it howled at its enemy before being eaten alive. Sleep number. Oh, awesome mattresses. Let me turn on my backup music that I usually play. I did the most stupidest thing. Okay. Gertrude is brother, right? Asked Therese in what was practically a scream. No, I'm not screaming. Why did you want to kill me? We were the only ones back then who saved kids like him from starving to death. And this is the thanks I get? Verlaine quietly stared at him without giving an answer. I know, that's just how the world works. Life's not fair. It's irrational. Now I'm going to die because I helped someone. Therese kept ranting. Whatever, just get it over if I piss myself and make the court smell even worse than it already will. After briefly closing his eyes, Verlaine slowly opened them and got out of his. He walked over to Therese. My situation assessment program calculated 168 different outcomes, and each one of them ended with Therese's death within the next 10 seconds. It was inevitable. Yeah, I can never say it in that word. Inevitable. Always mumble it. least I could do was see him off until the very end. Verlaine placed a hand around Sharice's neck and Sharice stopped breathing. This is when my real-time scanner picked up a change in the distance. The 196th outcome. An unthinkable possibility. Unbelievable. I instinctively muttered. Master Chuuya knocked Verlaine straight back. Chuuya! Verlaine's tall body immediately crashed into the wall before ricocheting and hitting the opposite wall, destroying it in the process. Oh my god. When will I ever stop stuttering? I don't know. I don't think I ever will. He continued ricocheting off the walls like a billiards ball until he slammed to the end of the corridor and stopped. What is happening? And he slowly... What is like... He's made out of rubber or something? Like, Rubber Man. He is not Luffy. Like, what is going on? Why is he ricocheting off the wall like that? What's wrong with you? He slowly fell forward as he was being peeled off the wall until he collapsed on the ground, his palms out. Master Chuuya immediately stood in front of Sharice as if to protect him and glared at Verlaine. Chuuya? Sharice shouted, increduliously? Increduliously. That's not how you say that. But I'm gonna say it increduliously. Damn it, Sharice, how many times is this now? Master Chuuya spat bitterly. Every time you call it a problem, I gotta come and clean up your mess. I'm not even your damn babysitter, you know. Yeah, why did you come here to save me? Save you? I'm here to save you. You mean kick that guy's butt. I ran a diagnostic test as I shouted. Master Chuuya, coming here was a mistake. You must escape. You cannot defeat him if you fight him head-on like this. Oi, Tin Man, you really look you're right at home over the wall over there. Oh, just shut up and watch. Master Chuuya smirked before facing Verlaine's once more. After managing to stand back up, Verlaine bent over and picked up his hat off the floor. You're late, dear, my dear brother, he commented while wiping the dust off his hat. Ha ha. I'm not usually the kind of guy who gets mad when someone means well. And hearing you call me brother makes me sick. I quietly wonder what you mean by that. You can feel sick as you like. You have that right. Verlaine began to leisurely approached Master Chuuya. But I can't say I'm a fan of your like strategy. You did was foolish. Did you already forget how easy you made a fool of you just the other day? Yep. Master Chuuya casually strolled towards his opponent. How about you jog? How about you jog my memory? It wasn't long till they were face to face, with their arms reach of each other. Master Chuuya looked at Verlaine. Verlaine looked down at him. The timing only lasted a split second. Verlaine threw the first punch. His right hook sliced through the air with extraordinary speed as it was drawn into Master Chuuya's head. Master Chuuya turned his face and dodged it. The next moment, he struck Verlaine's chin. I don't know what else to ever say. It's literally guap. Verlaine's head jerked to the side. Not even my built-in high-speed camera was able to keep up with what had happened. Only after I ran a playback diamond. Playback? What is this? Sports? You think this is a sports anime? What is wrong with you? We are not in Heyyy. Please. We are We're not. What the heck? We're not in Kukuro. We're not. Stop it. Those are the only two I know, honestly. I do know another one. I just forgot the name. There was this boxing one. There was another slam dunk. And there was another one. That was not the boxing one, by the way. That was the other basketball one. But there's also a boxing one. I forgot. It was an older one. I forgot which one it was. I forgot the name. I never remember names of things. So, yeah. Brand. Only after I read a playback analysis did I understand. Master Chuuya dodged Verlaine's punch. He swung his lower body and hit Verlaine's chin with a lightning fast high kick. It was a perfect strike from an opponent's blind spot that would have taken any ordinary human's head clean off. But the storm is not in there. Master Chuuya twisted his upper body further and placed a hand on the ground, thrusting his right foot into Verlaine's throat, causing him to groan. Verlaine fell back and reached out a gravity-manipulated hand in an attempt to seize Master Chuuya, who only dodged by a hairbreadth before throwing another high kick. He followed with a spinning back kick. He loves kicking. I think he did that in the anime too. He loves the kick. Yeah, he did. He never uses his hands. Ooh! What's wrong with me? He did not. He did. He used to use his leg. Ooh! I love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. A lightning fast hit a four-hit combination against an opponent taller to him. Superhuman feat was essentially a work. Verlaine could not even moan in pain. I don't want him to. I don't want to hear him moan at all. Verlaine manipulated gravity to prevent him from falling and tried to grab Master Chuuya without even looking in this direction. His hands possessed a fatal amount of gravity. Master Chuuya calmly dodged. He strands of his hair. Verlaine's fingers did grab, however, ripped into shreds by the pressure. Oh, he's bald! Master Chuuya swiftly kneed his opponent's arm away and followed with a back fist to the eye that snapped Verlaine's head back. He then kicked the inside of Verlaine's knees to bend his legs before slipping behind him and dropping a thunderous elbow to the skull. A human weak point. A roar echoed down the corridor. He's trying to kill this man. Good, because he needs to die. Kill him! Kill him! I think that's what they're trying to do anyway. He's, what's the point of arresting him? He's gonna... I'm just gonna kill him. What else are you gonna do? I read a little bit of the next page and then we're gonna end it. Verlaine moaned in agony and tried to grab Master Chuuya above him, but Master Chuuya was already gone. He had kicked off the ground to create some distance between them too quickly for Verlaine to keep up. It was an unbelievable sight. Assassin Verlaine was being toyed with. Not one person back in the European HQ could I predict this. However, I was able to uncover how this was happening upon analyzing prior battle data. Chuuya had originally been using his gravity skill mainly as a method attack, which has why he fell short against someone with the same skill. But what is happening? What am I reading? Okay. Master Chuuya had originally been using his gravity skill mainly as a method of attack, which was why he fell short against someone with the same skill by a higher level than his. I don't know why I read that so wrong the first time. This time, however, he changed his approach. He was sticking primarily to rapid-fire martial arts techniques. As a result, the fight had Okay. As a result, the fight had become purely a battle of hand-to-hand combat. I'm ending this. I can't do this anymore. This is embarrassing. Jesus. I can't believe I'm stuttering this badly. Amazing. Amazing indeed. It's just so sad. It's so sad. It's just so sad. But yeah, I can't do this. That was book reading. Oh my god. I'm ending it because I'm embarrassed. God. Why can't you act correctly, Reed? Why? You don't care? You sit right there. Anyway. I got dog with me acting insane. I've been silent remembering. I didn't say it none right. Okay. But yeah, I'm ending it today. I forgot what I said I was gonna do tomorrow. What did I say? Did I say guitar stream? Oh, I can't even say words now. Did I say guitar stream? I think I did. We're gonna do that tomorrow, and then Friday is, you already know what it is. I'm playing Turn Up the Tag Evasion or whatever the game is called while rapping. Because I thought that was the greatest idea of all time, and it is. It's gonna be the greatest stream. It doesn't matter if you watch it or not. It's gonna be the greatest stream of all time. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I want to fail so badly. Sit down. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. You want me to be mad at you, don't you? Because you do it all the time. I told you not to come over here. And you do it every day. When I sit, well, not every day. Anytime I sit over here. Every time. You don't care. Why don't you care? Don't look away. You know what no means. You just don't want to listen. Anyway. I'll see y'all tomorrow for guitar stream. Like I said, I still haven't practiced. I forgot. I have forgotten. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Friday is the try game while rapping. I just want to know how well I'm gonna do this, because I think you need to be focused while playing. It's gonna be really interesting. I still haven't found songs for that either. I haven't done anything. Well, actually, for stream, I have done things. Like yesterday, I did write a bit more for the newest chapter in my novel, but that's about it. Oh, and then I cleaned up in the house and cleaned up in my room, but that's it. Not for stream. Don't do it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. You wanted me to give you attention, so why are you trying to move my hand? That's why you're bald. Anyway, goodbye. Bye. I was just about to end stream.